Whoops. It's not. Wow, I thought I unplugged. There we go.
Amazing. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of The Ravens Flock. It is the last Saturday of August as we head into the month of September. I'm your host, Jose Casabona, also host of Wrestle Rewind. Joining me on my right is the host of The Black Files, the man who puts in the man hours behind all the videos we produce on our channel. We produce content every single week thanks to him, Mr. Juan Arouse.
How you doing, folks? Glad to be here. Glad to bring you our live simulcast that we bring to you each and every week. We are live both on twitch.tv/The Ravens Flock online and, of course, youtube.com/The Ravens Flock. We want to say hi to everyone who's already chatting it up over here. Saying hi to yours truly, Billy. Steph the Alter Nerd. We also had Mr. Geek Me Out on here.
Yes, thank you very much. We appreciate every single one of you. And of course, if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, YouTube, hit the subscribe and hit the notification bell on the bottom right corner of your screen. Same procedure goes for Twitch. Just hit the button right down there and follow us on Twitch. And if you have any questions or comments, whether it's related to what we're talking about or not, it don't matter. Go ahead and drop them off and we will answer them during the duration that we are live.
Now, obviously, we're going to address the elephant in the room. Why is there only 2 losers on here instead of 3?
It's simple. Due to prior commitments, Angel Mendez, the host of Los Amigos Play, will not be joining us, which is also another reason why we did not stream today's episode of Los Amigos Play. But we will come back with the finale of Doom 2016 next Saturday.
Yep, we can't
on
necessarily,
Labor Day weekend.
We can't necessarily have our video game shit talking stream TV show, every Saturday afternoon without the guy who hosts it and who leads the charge on the conversation.
Yeah, no, it just wouldn't look right. I mean, come on, man, you can't run a ship without its captain.
And to address the questions that are already building up, that is due to lack of our living id, Mr. Angel Mendez himself. We are opening up the floor to everyone tonight. Later on, we are setting up we set up a Zoom meeting link, which you should see pinned to the top of the live chat. So basically, it's really simple. If you got Zoom, or you just open up a web browser with Zoom, either on your mobile device or your computer or laptop, if you got a webcam or whatever, just click on the Zoom link. We will let you in, and we can talk about the shenanigans that we're talking about here.
Absolutely. We've done this before. We've done this for the majority of last year when the pandemic hit us like super hard, like smacked us to the ground.
It's how we managed to have Angel with us while we were quarantining for that short amount of time. And so we're just reopening up that capability here by bringing it out to the viewers, to the fans, to the rest of the flock here.
It's just one of our many tools, one of our many methods in a part of our objective to make your voice our mission.
Yep. And of course, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started with the big news that sort of dominated the internet this week.
Oh yes. Oh boy. Ooh, after many, many months of waiting, after many, many months of dirt sheet and rumors and speculations left and right, left and right, left and right. Oh, man, it was filling up all over the internet like one giant web. But now the web has been unraveled. This week, the trailer to Spider-Man No Way Home has dropped. And we all lost our fucking minds.
Yep, it was beautiful chaos. It started this past Monday at CinemaCon in Las Vegas, where our buddies, who are our YouTube friends here, Andy Signor, Louis Lecca, and Jody of Jody's Corner, Louis Lecca of Nerd Report, and of course Andy from Popcorn Planet. They had themselves a nice Vegas adventure and attended and covered CinemaCon.
Yeah.
The thing is that the trailer to Spider-Man No Way Home leaked the day before. And Sony and Marvel had just been scrambling to try to get the damn thing pulled down, simply because they were releasing it the next day. Sony had a panel of presentation to the theater industry representatives that were there, and they went ahead and showed the trailer to Spider-Man No Way Home.
You could say that Andy and his gang basically hit the jackpot because technically they were the ones who saw it first.
Exactly. So wait. Did you? I'm gonna slap you.
Booyah, baby! Royal flush.
I'm going to slap you.
Oh man, well come on! I gotta up my pun game. We're one man short.
I cannot believe you.
Oh man, but no, you want to know the truth? The real winners are us, the fans, because we've been waiting patiently for so long and wondering what's next in the chapter of Spider-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yep, we know for a fact that Tom Holland was only really signed up for one more Spider-Man movie as part of his Sony and Marvel deal. After that, it was anybody's guess with how the future of live-action Spider-Man movies were going to play out. Was Sony and Marvel going to come back together for another round? Were Sony just going to take the reins and go back to producing it by themselves? Were they going to continue with the same Spider-Man continuity that they have with Tom Holland in the MCU? Or are they going to once again veer off with their own continuities like they did with the Amazing Spider-Man movies that came out just as the MCU started ramping up?
Yeah.
Or with the Into the Spider-Verse animated feature, which obviously is its own thing, but the animated features are more, they're much more chaotic. And they're much more fun.
It's no secret that Spider-Man has basically been one of the giant cinematic cornerstones for Sony Entertainment. So it's amazing that this joint venture between Sony and the MCU has lasted this long.
As long as it has, yeah. And the really crazy part of it was the back and forth that had been going on with Marvel and Sony this entire time. Well, Disney and Sony, really, for being able to continue to share the IP of Spider-Man for live-action movies. We had terrible whiplash back and forth of like, okay, did the deal break down? Is it over? Is this the end of Spooderman? Or are they gonna be able to come back and get this beautiful MCU collaboration to continue?
Sony, dread it, run from it, but destiny arrives all the same. Or rather, Mickey Mouse does.
No, well, they ended up they ended up actually coming to a pretty good agreement where they managed to come in for one more round. So,
well, that's good.
Yep, it was amazing, and it was so beautiful. It was so much fun.
All right, well, hey, you know what? That's awesome. But let's go ahead and talk about the trailer itself.
Yep, it's really simple. For those of you who are just joining us in the MCU Spider-Man story, at the end of Spider-Man Far From Home, Peter Parker got outed.
Oh yeah,
by a dead Mysterio somehow. Okay, it's such bullshit. The way that ended is, Mysterio had taken over a drone system that was bequeathed to Peter Parker by the late Tony Stark at the end of Avengers Endgame, and from there, shenanigans had ensued. And Spider-Man had to save the day, defeat Mysterio, defeat his illusion tech, all that good jazz. And apparently, before his passing, Quentin Beck, played by Jake Gyllenhaal. By the way, motherfucker, it's called Irish Spring. Please, Jake Gyllenhaal. You ain't too I know you like to think your shit don't stink, but lean a little bit closer. See, roses really smell it.
Impossible. He's phenomenal.
No, he's not. He's very dark.
Okay, fair enough. Go on.
So the fucking point is, Quentin Beck's character apparently set up so that he would expose Spider-Man's secret identity to the world, and this was broadcast everywhere, including but not limited to J.K. Simmons returning as J. Jonah Jameson.
Yes!
In a sort of Alex Jones styled version of J. Jonah Jameson in the MCU.
Hell yeah!
It's so crazy.
You cannot have a Spider-Man movie without J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson.
Well,
I mean, you can.
They did that in Spider-Man, in Amazing Spider-Man 2,
yeah.
but that's because they didn't have J. Jonah Jameson on screen.
I know.
That's how they got away with it.
Are you Peter Parker? No, I'm Peter Pecker.
I'm Peter Pecker.
I'm Peter Pecker.
God.
I don't know
okay,
who this
so
Parker is.
okay,
Sorry.
so Spider-Man's dealing with the fact that his secret identity is not so secret anymore. He's dealing with the fact that people are harassing him and following him, calling him a wolf in sheep's clothing, and he's so mean and he's so bad. Why the fuck are they picketing with a devil's face? Don't they know that he was there to help literally save the world in the Battle of Endgame?
Guys,
Like,
you're
what
getting
the
it all
fuck?
wrong. He's
Where are
not
you people coming
Daredevil.
from?
He's Spider-Man. Get it right.
Speaking of Daredevil, isn't he also supposed to be in this?
That
Maybe?
was okay. Yeah, that was also one of the rumored bits on the dirt sheets. That Daredevil was supposed
Charlie
to be.
Cox's Daredevil is supposedly there as the lawyer helping Peter Parker deal with the police and the fact, oh, you murdered a man in international waters. Like, no, I didn't murder him. The drones killed him. Your drones killed him.
Yeah, that was
And-
a little bit of information. He's probably gonna like come in as a small role, like a little cameo, just Matt Murdock. I don't know.
Maybe.
Who
But
knows?
the idea is that, like, okay, so Peter's dealing with this adversity. His friends are being harassed. Aunt May's being harassed. MJ's being harassed.
my life?
Wait, I have an idea. Maybe I could speak to Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme. They show him walking up to the Sanctum Sanctorum in Greenwich Village, and lo and behold, Doctor Strange is apparently dealing with a cold snap in the middle of his fucking building.
Like what?
What?
Ah.
It's so weird. And he looks so comfy too. He's got a fucking gigantic poofy North Face poofy jacket, a hoodie, sweatpants, like snow boots, and he's got a freaking coffee mug that says I think do not like something fox me.
Like, bro, doctor, I know you're not working
and
9
he's
to.
got the cloak of levitation over all of that as well.
I know you're not working 9 to 5, but come on, you got to do something about the heating.
Yep. And so Peter asks him, "Hey, is there a spell to help people forget that I'm Spider-Man? Hey, I'm gonna help you out." Wong, played by Benedict Wong, do not do the spell. Oh, I won't do the spell. Oh! Wink, nudge. People are already making freaking stupid Mephisto connections. They're like, oh, he's winking the same way that Agatha Harkness winked in WandaVision. Like, maybe.
And Doctor Strange is
Maybe.
supposed to be the smart one.
Yep. And
You know, the man of reason.
yeah, apparently. But that reason doesn't fly well when it comes to arrogance and when it comes to freaking what do you call it? Hubris. So he casts a spell and people are going bananas and they don't know what's going to happen. And now Peter's trying to continue being Spider-Man and Peter Parker at the same time, but that's breaking reality and the multiverse is coming in and there's shenanigans happening. Oh no, people are being attacked. Happy Hogan is being pointed at with lasers and sights. There's an electrical storm and a sandstorm and a pumpkin bomb storm and a tentacle storm.
And then
That's happening all in the fucking bridge somewhere, and out of the waters you see. Hit me with the meme, Jose.
Dr. Octagonibus Ball!
Alfred Molina returning as Doc Ock, Dr. Octopus, apparently somehow plucked from the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy right here in the MCU. And he fucks with our Peter Parker.
I don't
supposedly.
care what anybody says. To this day, I still believe out of all the Spider-Man movies, Alfred Molina as Dr. Octopus is the best Spider-Man villain.
I don't think you're going to get many arguments with that, Joe. So there's a bunch of other action sequences. There's some bendy, tiny, dimensional shifting with Doctor Strange on top of a train.
Yeah.
Like, he turns the train into a cyclone of multi-trains and Spider-Man's on top of him. Is he trying to hunt down Spider-Man? Or is Spider-Man trying to get ahead of something?
Or maybe it's an alternate Doctor Strange.
Or maybe it is an alternate Doctor Strange. We don't know. Doctor Strange in there, he says in the trailer, the multiverse is a concept that we know frighteningly little about. And so, dude, he's like, why would you be doing this? Why would you set up the freaking break in this multiverse to help Peter Parker if you knew that this was going to happen?
Because he can?
No, that's not a good reason. He needs to do better.
That being said, no.
Hey, do better.
Now, that being said, this will not be the first time that Marvel has, testing the waters with the multiverse for their movies.
No, folks have been saying, wait, how is it that Doctor Strange is the one who's breaking it? I thought Loki broke it at the end of Loki. Or it was Sylvie who broke it at the end of Loki? Or wasn't it WandaVision where she became the Scarlet Witch and she broke the multiverse looking for her kids? By the way, folks, we're talking very spoilery and MCU stuff. Deal with it. And the way I'm figuring it is all of the above.
Yes.
Yeah, do you have any idea how much bullcrap has to happen in order to break a multiverse open? Like, I'm surprised that okay, actually count them with me.
Yes.
One. Okay. In the course of the MCU between Infinity War and Endgame, the Infinity Stones get snapped in succession 4 times and releases that cosmic infinity energy throughout the universe. I'm surprised that in and of itself wasn't enough. And if you don't believe me on the 4 times, there's Thanos' first snap at the end of Infinity War. At the beginning of Endgame, Thanos' second snap when he destroyed the stones and burned himself.
Yes.
The third snap was
when
the Hulk brings everyone back. And the final snap was Iron Man snapping Thanos and his people away for good. So 4 snaps. 4 infinity fuck snaps of epic death and glory that breaks reality, the hearts, minds, souls, and energy and time and space of everyone
Hang on a minute.
the entire universe. I'm surprised that in and of itself wasn't enough.
I'll stop you right there, Juan.
Maybe
those
it's the
four
catalyst.
those 4 snaps were not epic. They were fantastic.
Why are you trying to allude to Fantastic Four shit?
No, we're talking Marvel. I thought
Why? Just why?
But no, Juan does bring up a good point. Like, no, they talked about it in the first Doctor Strange movie, but they didn't actually go, like, start divulging, like, going nose deep into it until Infinity War, Endgame, and then WandaVision, and then Loki.
Here's the thing. There's different ways of accessing the multiversal planes. Like, you've got Doctor Strange and the Sorcerers of Camartage who can access stuff like the mirror dimension, the dark dimension. They can access different dimensions in reality using magic and using spells for drawing energy from each other. In the case of the Avengers, they are using pin particle tech in order to channel the energy of the quantum realm.
You're right, yes!
So that's a totally different way of accessing different timelines.
I feel dumb.
So time and space convolute and coalesce, drawing out these different passages of time, these different multiverses. So that shit in and of itself is crazy enough.
Yeah, Roy.
Never mind that we've got the Darkhold, which is literally the demonic book of evil that is so powerful that it tailors its language in which it's written for the reader to read it most easily.
That even the Ghost Rider cameo from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. couldn't protect.
Actually, it did.
Yeah.
You need to rewatch.
I do. I guess I do.
Diego Luna, he was an excellent Ghost Rider.
And then Wanda got her hands on it.
That wasn't very good.
That was.
Why are we doing Sam Elliott?
Because he was a cool character in the Ghost Rider movie.
What's wrong with you?
But folks, what do you think of this first trailer to Spider-Man No Way Home? Let us know in the comments.
Yep. Let us know in the comments below. Give us your thoughts. Give us your reactions. Give us your take on Spider-Man No Way Home. Obviously, we did an immediate trailer reaction earlier this week when it popped up using the YouTube Shorts function.
Oh, yeah.
One little thing I actually got to tell you, and I actually got a tip from Steph the Alter Nerd when we put it out.
Okay.
The recorder thing gives you a maximum of 60 seconds, right?
Yes.
The thing is that it wound up recording us for 61 seconds, and thus the YouTube algorithm system didn't label it under YouTube Shorts, which is weird. It's not that we did anything wrong. It's just like it's still in beta. It's still in testing. So
that's fine.
It got like the second before we started. You know what I mean?
Right.
So in the future, if we want to use YouTube Shorts, we want to try to keep it less than 60 seconds, however we do it.
Okay. So,
so again, Steph, thank you for the tip. We're going to keep that in mind. And like I mentioned,
do we have any comments?
Yes, we have fucking comments. What's wrong with you, man?
Okay. I'll let you get to it.
No, you're fucking cutting me off.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you weren't sorry.
No, I am sorry. I really am sorry.
Like, yours truly, Billy. Hola, ¿qué pasó? How's it going, Billy? If you want to join in on the chat, we have the Zoom link in the chat on the live stream here on YouTube and on Twitch. So go ahead and use the Zoom link if you want to join in.
Yeah.
Let's see. Lady Baron on the chat. Thank you for joining us tonight, Lady Baron. There's a guy in one of my social groups, sad, making fun of me for liking Kamen Rider. The pics for the live-action Cowboy Bebop looks fantastic. Yes, they do. We were going to consider covering that tonight, but to be fair, we want to make sure that we have a full boat on there because we know that Angel has been very vocal about Cowboy Bebop.
The less we talk about that, the better.
We're going to wait until he's able to jump in with his opinions
now,
as well.
As far as bullying goes, you know what? Screw them. You like it. You have a passion for it. Forget about what anybody else says in contrary. All right, man?
Billy is asking, does this open mic include random topics or just chatting, if that makes sense? We can talk about anything. We can talk about whatever you wish to talk about on the chat, or we can talk about whatever we've been discussing here on the show. So you're free to talk. As a matter of fact, for those of you who are in here, go ahead and jump in. When you look at us on Zoom, I was trying to use a webcam over here, but it doesn't want to work right. So give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, no, of course.
Hold my stick.
Yeah, of course. Juan's going to be doing a little bit of adjustments here and there, but yeah, no, I think I can pretty much speak for myself and for Juan and for all other members of the Ravens flock when I say we are excited for Spider-Man No Way Home. It's going to be fantastic. People are going to lose their minds.
Fantastic? Why do you keep why are you trying
Okay, this time I wasn't making a pun. I was actually just trying to speak genuinely.
Okay. Well, you keep alluding to the what do you call it? You keep alluding to the Fantastic Four.
All right, that was not my intention. That was not my intention.
Yeah, sure it wasn't your intention. I'm sure it wasn't.
All right. So we got someone already that's waiting in queue. Let's see who we got.
Give me a minute. All right, we need audio here, buddy. If we need you to connect audio.
Yes.
There we go. Give me 2 seconds. Whoop.
Hey.
Hang on.
It's days
he jumped out. Come on, brother.
You know, I'm glad that we had this beautiful split screen feature. I really am.
I'm just concerned because I'm trying to get this thing to work. It's been so long that we haven't used this.
Right?
It's so weird. And now it just shows whatever. Okay. Whoops. Hang on. Replaying.
Okay,
See,
yeah.
This is how you could tell nothing but the utmost professionalism from the Ravens flock.
Yeah, no. And honestly, I can't wait for all the surprises to come. I really, really hope that they bring Willem Dafoe because they showed the Green Goblin grenade. Or at least don't bring Willem Dafoe, but just bring the Green Goblin.
Yes, bring Willem Dafoe.
All right, bring Willem Dafoe back.
He gave the evil cackle of his psychosis.
Bro, that scene when he forces Aunt May to finish the prayer, that was fucking awesome. That was horrifying, but awesome. That, I'm surprised that didn't push the envelope from rated PG-13 to rated R.
I'm gonna take a second.
Man, oh man. It's just one of the it was just one of the things that Sony was able to get away with. Woo!
Hang on, because we're live and I'm over here. There we go. That's more like it.
Yay!
Yeah, we're trying to fix the setup for our Zoom meeting as we go in.
All right.
So,
are we bringing him in? Yes, we are. Oh, there he is.
All right, he's connecting. I believe this is yours truly, Billy.
I think you are right.
Billy, can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Sorry. I joined with a different account, so that's why.
No.
You're all right, buddy?
No,
Welcome to the Ravens flock. Welcome to the live stream. You've been on our chat for a very long time. We appreciate it immensely, and we're thankful that you signed up to us and that you're joining us here tonight, pal. How are you doing over there?
Yeah.
I'm really fine. Thanks for asking. Again, I didn't expect to join you guys at all in any meeting or voice chat or whatever. So it's an honor to be here with you.
No, it's all good, man. And hey, listen, it's an honor to have you on board, man. But
well, one thing that I always say that I always try to advise people, if you're familiar with the Sword of Truth book series by Terry Goodkind, Wizard's second rule: expect the unexpected. So you said you weren't expecting it to come in. Well, now you got to remember to expect it.
surprise. Oh
Yep.
man.
And
so
just letting you know, if you're watching us on Zoom, we're using a little webcam up here, so that's not the same camera from when you see us when we're live. So we have,
Yeah. I know
Yeah.
the positioning is a little bit different, but does it really matter at this point? We're just gonna have fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
absolutely. So,
Okay.
did you get a chance to watch the new Spider-Man trailer?
No, I actually haven't seen any trailer for anything, let alone Spider-Man. And no, it's not because I'm not the type. It's not because I'm the type of person who doesn't watch the trailer for the sake of not spoiling anything. It's just more so. And I think that's all it mentioned. Well, I haven't. I don't even have interest in anything in D-rated.
Right.
I don't know. It's just more of a me thing.
No, no.
I get you.
And changing my mind. Who knows?
I remember. I remember you telling us that. I remember you telling us a while back. Now that that's being brought up, that that you're not big on any of the projects from Marvel Studios. So.
Hell, even DC for that matter. Like both of them, there's nothing before that caught my eye. Plus, I haven't seen or watched anything, let alone a show or film, in what seems to be like 3 or 4 months, or even more than that. Like I've been completely in the dark regarding anything like that. So, yeah, I've been living under a rock for quite a while.
No, it's
No,
okay.
you're okay, man. It's not. There's nothing to be. Nothing to look down on anyone for. That's fine.
Yeah.
Of course,
I mean,
you got different preferences on stuff.
I know that you guys understand that.
Yeah.
It's totally.
I just don't want anyone over here picking on you or anything for that, but I'm pretty sure that won't happen.
No. That's not what I have in mind. No. I'm just saying that it's been a long while since I've actually seen anything. So yeah, I'm actually most of the time just playing games and listening to music more than anything. So that should tell you something.
No, we hear you, man. We hear you.
You're all
Actually, on the subject of video games, like we're actually about to go into segue into the latest announcements from this year's GamersCom 2021.
The Gamescom.
The Gamescom.
Gamescom, thank you. Not GamersCom, Gamescom. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for a moment I thought this was a new convention. I'm like, is that a discount Gamescom from Germany?
No. It's the same convention on their Gamescom. No, we've been keeping our ears down on the ground for it. We were trying to keep keep ourselves appraised of the announcement that they were making, and so far I'm liking what I'm seeing there. We were actually I went ahead and told sent Jose to a couple of trailers from there. And the first one that popped up was a trailer for Halo Infinite, which if you remember, last week or was it the week before that we
I think it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that we kind of ragged on Halo Infinite coming out incomplete when it's releasing here. They're basically coming out with just a couple of features, and they'll be rolling out the multiplayer forge and other features as it goes along. So yeah, we found that just like that was horrible. Like, what the hell were these people thinking? Why wouldn't they? Like, I can understand that these are big video game companies and that they're not that they're trying to make things as accessible for their audience as possible. But they still kind of should put the effort into putting out the complete game at launch rather than seeding everything out little by little. But if it's meant to be an MMO game, I guess they can kind of get away with it. But still, it's kind of like
Just to be up to speed, are you talking about the idea of selling the game for $60, but the multiplayer portion is free? Is that what I'm getting?
No. What they're doing is that they're putting out the new game of Halo Infinite with a couple of the features, but they're seeding out the rest of the features for the game in 3-month increments here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have since it's an MMORPG, that means they're basically paying 3 months at a time for an incomplete game.
Well, what I just said kind of falls into that category if you think about it. Because, like I said, I've heard, again, I'm not sure about that, but I've heard a lot of talk about that multiplayer being free to play, but the actual game is $60. And someone can fact check me on this one, but if that's true, like we're kind of talking about the same thing,
Yeah.
Having the same price for what is essentially half content,
No, I hear you, man. No, that makes sense.
It
and from here, we're over here trying to. Well, we're not like we said, we're not trying to rag on anyone for it, but it kind of feels silly that they'll release the free to play multiplayer stuff right away, but they're not providing every single feature that they were promising at launch. So that's
especially like it's Halo. It's one of the like their top like number one like
Properties.
cornerstone properties in Microsoft.
Well, it's not surprising to me. Most corporations, tend to fuck things up and then just cash in on their fans. And like, is that even news to you? If we're talking.
At this point, not really.
Like I know it's not surprising, but it's at this point it's just disappointing,
Well, it's surprising because Halo as an IP was affected by it. I mean, I get the fans behind it, but generally speaking, like every time I see a fuck up in a corporation, I'm just like watching from a distance like a hawk eating pop, like visible shock on my face when there is none to begin with,
No, I get you, man.
Yeah, we get it.
Yeah. No, we get it. But yeah, it's still sad because like you expect so much from such companies like 343, and you expect so much because of all the hype and the setbacks that have been going along with the game as well. So you'd figure, hey, maybe they're getting their heads out their butts. Maybe they're doing this stuff right. Who knows?
Maybe.
Well, they kind of,
Hold my mic real quick. I gotta fix something.
Yeah, go ahead.
When I know, like, the game wasn't up to par, like, as compared to the previous one. Speaking of which, I do have the Master Chief Collection for the Mercy Board on Steam, but I haven't had the time to download it yet. So, mind giving me a glimpse of how awesome the collection is? Just briefly.
Yeah, no, by all means. Yeah, no, it's cool, dude. I mean, I've played all the games, and I haven't played Halo 5 Guardians through to completion, but like I don't know, like so far from my experience, from me playing it, like it's actually like pretty awesome. It's pretty good so far.
I haven't played 5 too. Again, I've never played a Halo game, and I've never had an Xbox to begin with. I was more so a PlayStation gamer. I'm not gonna say a fanboy because that has a completely different meaning, especially if you understand the concept behind it. Until I make the switch to PC. Well, I didn't switch to PC for gaming always. It was more so I want to have one for my own, just like everybody does on planet Earth.
Right.
Right.
No, I totally get you, man. But yeah, no. In any case, that wasn't the only video game that was announced at Gamescom. There were plenty of others over here. Just to give you an example, they had they had given an update on Saints Row.
Bro, I've never heard that name in a long time.
I know. Holy crap.
Like the last time I heard about Saints Row was Gas House Bell. That's it. I don't even know exactly, but that's the last time I heard about Saints Row.
Yep. Well, it looks like the video game, which was developed by Volition, is going to be announced. It's been announced for release. Get this, February 22nd of 2022. So that literally reads out 02222022.
Two?
Two.
Two.
Ha.
Like if they want to be cryptic,
No, that's the kind of joke that we play with numbers over here.
Yeah, I know.
We've done, like, the Ravens Flock has done several different release date jokes like that. Another video game that sort of came out, it sort of blew people away, which is kind of wild. Is developed by Firaxis Games, which is set to be released in March of next year. Marvel's Midnight Suns.
isn't that the one that made? I'm not sure about the Sims games.
No.
But
No,
I
2K.
know the name. But I'm not
2K
sure
Games
what it
is 2K Games is paired up with Firaxis over here, so so we've got 2K Games behind it. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
but on the other hand, the story and the trailer that was released on this seems really crazy here. You've seen trailers where it looks like the Marvel heroes. You've got Wolverine, Iron Man, Doctor Strange. Blade, the Ghost Rider, and several others joining together to face off against the mythical supervillain Lilith, as in the demon queen Lilith of mythology and shit.
So not the little from Borderlands.
No, not
No,
that one. No,
not even the
As in,
creepy
we're
one.
talking about psychotically biblical evil power Lilith.
Don't worry, it's not as psychotic as the Lilith from Evangelion.
No. No.
We're talking about analysis. You probably heard about the Diablo 2. You guys heard about it?
Yeah, we know of. Yeah, we heard of Diablo 2. And
I'm still waiting for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. That's the one I'm patiently waiting for.
yeah, how
Especially when you consider the fact that it's part of the Assassin Arkham series, which has been a long time Arkham site, but it doesn't feature that. But yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's in the same Arkham verse, so that counts.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Right.
absolutely.
No, yeah, no, like the trailer for that one was freaking hysterical. You've literally got members of the Suicide Squad goofing off after having blown up something, and fucking Superman comes in and lasers some poor helicopter pilot's face off.
Oh man.
That's not fun at all. No, but what do you call it? Another trailer that they spoke, like the way that they're actually dealing with Midnight Suns here. If I'm looking at this correctly, it looks as if we're getting this to be sort of like a single player / XCOM style tactics game. So it's going to be crazy. It's going to be fun. And of course, they're going to have different variations of Marvel heroes dealing with supernatural villains and demons and monsters and stuff. So
Nice.
that's why we've got Ghost Rider. That's why we've got Blade, the Vampire Hunter, Wesley Snipes.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised that GameScom is happening during both, because I remember E3 canceling their own because of pandemic and stuff like that.
Well, I'm pretty sure Gamescom is getting away with it due to the fact that they're not hosting it in a venue. They were having it as a streaming conference.
Oh yeah, like they did with some of the others.
Yeah, like a virtual event. Yeah. Well, that's cool. That's cool.
Yep.
All right.
Let's see here. What else do we have in this? There's another fun game that was sort of that was announced over here. We had, I kid you not, Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga.
Yay! How lighthearted.
Okay, so
As if more Lego games are not expecting the Star Wars IP, as if, not that I have a problem with it, then they're making fun of them. But continue.
well, what they wound up doing is like this one is every single mainline movie, episode 1 through 9, all Lego-fied, all fun. Folks, like anyone who wants to try to complain about the sequel trilogy can lighten up. They can unclench their sphincter a little bit and play this game to have fun with it. If they want to like torment, I don't know, poor Poe Dameron or whatever, and have him like have him blown up into a million little Lego bricks, they could do that. I don't know. The point is that for what it's worth, Lego getting behind doing these Star Wars video games just brings out a little more of the silly joy that you get out of the Star Wars movies there, which is never a bad idea.
Well, at least there is a silver lining. You know what it is?
What's that?
The Lego Star Wars game is not published by EA, so there's that.
Thank God.
There's
no, they're
that.
not.
Yes, I agree. And you know what?
Sweet mercy.
And you probably know exactly what I'm talking. Need I remind you about the food box controversy?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't.
no, we are aware of that, but no, you do bring up a good point, and Juan, you also bring up a good point, and yeah, no, it's meant to be fun
meant to
for
be,
everybody.
Like, granted, it's published by Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment.
Yeah,
But they haven't really messed up this much.
So evil compared to EA when it comes to, shenanigans or controversy.
Yeah.
But I mean, while we're talking about Warner Brothers, like just a little fun fact, I'm going for the Batman Arkham trilogy, right? The 4 ones, including Arkham Origins.
Right.
And I finished 4
Hold on a minute. Hold on a
Hang
minute,
on, Billy. Hold
I,
on just a second here.
I cannot believe I forgot this. Hang on, because you've been talking this whole time, and there we go. Go.
I kind of feel bad about it.
Oh
No,
God,
no.
I'm so sorry. No, you've been talking, and I hadn't realized. Wait a minute. Why can we not hear Billy in the feedback in the stream, and why we only hear him from the microphone over here? Because I left that part muted. I'm so sorry, dude.
We're sorry,
No,
man.
no. It's fine. Like, shit happens. It's okay. Like, look, I've joined a couple streams.
Never
on
a dull
YouTube and
moment
Twitch,
with the
and
Raven
I've
Slug.
seen like I've seen a metric shit ton of technical issues. It's almost like a pattern that I got used to. So don't worry about it.
Alright, well-
I'm cool with that. Anyways, so if you vaguely remember or recall, Arkham Knight had a shitty PC port when it was first released, right?
Oh
So-
Lord.
Yeah.
and it was pulled off Steam because of how shitty it was in terms of optimization.
Ah,
And like I know it's not as bad as it was when it was released, but I'm like I kind of have that low-key, fear, no pun intended, obviously, that it may, crash or I experience anything, buggy or something like that when I play it on PC. So that's kind of like a thing to take into consideration. So yeah, I'm kind of excited and worried at the same time to play it on PC.
oh Lord. No,
But I
well,
will say it looks beautiful though. Like even for a game that was made with Unreal Engine 3, which is kind of funny because Unreal Engine 4 was released before Arkham Knight. Just a little fun fact for you. And the way they play with the engine just to make it look that good, like even on consoles, it still looks gorgeous to look at. Like I saw my brother play it on PS4 a couple days ago, and even still to this day, it looks great. I mean, if it looks even that good on the console, I don't even know how good it looks on PC. So I'm excited to get into it after I'm done with Arkham City.
Yeah,
Nice.
definitely,
Yeah,
man, and we hope that you
that's
have
what's-
fun with it. But yeah, no, for the other viewers out there watching, what are your thoughts? Like, are you excited for any of the games? And you yourself, Billy, well, I'm not sure if you've like kept up with bits and pieces, like besides the ones we've talked about. Like, are any of you watching? Are you excited for any of the games that are coming out soon? Whether it's Marvel's Midnight Suns or the Lego Star Wars game, the Skywalker Saga.
there are other games on
There-
here, of
there-
course. There are
Yeah.
plenty
There
of
is
other.
There
Sorry,
is
go-
one game that I'm kind of low-key excited about, but also worried at the same time, which is Aliens Fireteam. I'm not sure if you guys seen that one.
What's it
but
called? Aliens what?
Aliens Fireteam. I think that's the title. My memory's kind of shit and vague, but
I'm gonna look that up. Give me a second over here.
Yeah, go right ahead.
it's kind of like Left 4 Dead meets Alien in a sense, or something like that. But I mean,
Yeah,
it looks good.
Yeah, Aliens Fireteam Elite.
Yes, that's the one.
Holy
That's the
crap!
one.
Apparently this
Whoa.
one's brand new.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's
So,
already-
so while I'm excited for this one, I'm kind of worried about it because, okay, again, going back to other, either shitty ports or shitty games that were released back then, you guys already know a little game from Gearbox called Aliens Colonial Marines, which was
Oh no.
overwhelmingly negatively received upon release, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember
So-
that one.
And the reason why I'm talking about Alien right now is because I went back to play Alien Isolation. A side note, it's a really fantastic game if you're looking at it from the perspective of an adaptation to the original 1979 film by Ridley Scott. Like,
Nice.
I remember playing the game, just looking at the art style, the visuals, the sound design, everything. Like the developers who made this Alien Isolation, which is the same developer that made the Total War RTS games, may I add. They did a fantastic job with the game. It has some flaws, but the flaws are kind of like minor. They can just put to the side and just enjoy the other good parts about it. Like I said, the sound design, the environment, the details, everything. So yeah, like that, and also it gave me the sudden urge to watch the original film because again, I got into the franchise with Alien Isolation, and then I watched the film, and then I told myself, actually, like after watching the film, I really gotta give them credit for sticking to the original film vision, which is
Yeah.
scaring you shitless.
Like,
And if you guys, I don't know if you guys played Alien Isolation before, but if you haven't,
no, I haven't. No,
well,
Can't say we have.
well, now is the time for me to say, like, if you guys have the chance to get it at one point, I highly recommend playing it for a low summer play. It would be a good time. Also with lights turned off. So that's a must.
You know,
Like you see,
I
like the
just
lights
might
that
have
you
us
guys,
do that. I would have to kick the camera settings up in order to pick up the light really, really high. Because if we're gonna be in the dark, you better believe that we're gonna need to be able to see.
Right.
well, not exactly in the dark to the point where you can't see shit. Of course, no. I'm just saying, like, you can have a little bit of light, but not like what I'm seeing right now. Like,
Joe,
that,
can we
see a
show
little
them
bit of
real
light.
quick just what it looks like if we have the lights off over here?
Sure.
I can barely see, like, from the side from my phone. Yeah.
All right,
Let me
so-
turn the other way around. There we
So
go.
this is how we look now. For those of you watching us on the stream, this is how we look with no lighting
In
whatsoever.
the dark.
Ooh,
Oh yes. Okay, so Zoom has a little bit of delay and freeze when it comes to the.
yeah,
thing.
like I said, it's been a while, and for some reason the Zoom webcam that we're using doesn't want to pick up. So
I don't know if it's the webcam or Zoom issue, but I'm just saying, like, just something to point out.
No,
But
it's
it's not that big of a deal to me.
Yeah, no, it's
Like,
all
it-
good, man. But but hey, listen, we
It
do
shows up
appreciate.
a little bit late, but yeah, I do need the screen dark and like that. Go ahead.
No, we were gonna say, yeah, we appreciate the input here with these different games. We actually wanted to throw it to the chat real quick. We want to hear what you folks are thinking about Gamescom or what other video games that are going to be releasing in the near future. Let us know in the comments below. If you're live on the chat, let us know in the live chat real quick. I'm double checking right now. Lady Baron on the chat, she's saying hated the ending to the OG Evangelion series. So yeah, since we brought up Evangelion earlier.
Yeah, that's
and
me.
she also says she's super excited about Metroid Dread.
Ooh.
Now that one was a surprise announcement because we hadn't had any kind of Metroid game in God knows how long. So yeah, Metroid Dread, even though it wasn't announced or any updates were brought up at Gamescom, but you know that's definitely one to look to keep our eyes on. That's obviously a Nintendo game, but still
That's
one looks
still,
cool.
yeah, still it's cool.
We haven't seen Samus
There-
Aran in forever.
There is one game that I'm excited about, which wasn't revealed at Gamescom or anything like that. But before I get into it, are any of you guys into RTS games, real-time strategy games by any chance?
Can't get into it myself to save my life. I'm not gonna lie, it's not that it's just not my cup of tea. But I got patience and I got like
totally fair.
but I appreciate folks who got the patience for that kind of game.
Right.
Totally fair. Like, it's different strokes for different folks, and that's perfectly fine. I was just wondering if any of you are, like, into RTS. That's all.
Well, I'm pretty sure if Angel were here, he'd be able to give you
like
chapter and verse over all of it.
I really low-key wish if Angel was here, but I understand if he has anything to do. Like, things happen in life, and that's totally
Yeah, life
understandable.
happens.
But if he was here, like, we would be chatting here all day until tomorrow. For me, at least.
Oh, definitely, man.
Of course. But let's go ahead and actually move on because I actually do want to get to a follow-up, if you don't mind.
Yeah. If it's
Yeah,
okay
go
with,
ahead. Go ahead.
If it's okay with you, Billy, we're gonna go ahead and
go ahead.
we're gonna open up the line over here for anyone else who wants to jump in, and we're gonna ask gonna ask you to take a back seat here. So we're
no problem.
What's up?
I said no problem. Like, if you guys
All right.
want me to just connect so that someone else can
Yeah.
join it, that
Yeah,
with
if
you guys,
that's all right with-
it's totally fine.
Yeah,
No,
if
you're
that's
good,
all
man.
right
But
with
thank you
pal.
very much for hopping on, Billy. We do appreciate it, and yeah, just keep chatting chatting away in the comments.
Yep, we appreciate it a lot.
One last thing before I just drop off. Is that going to be like a constant thing? You guys have an open mic, because I do low key like the idea of having a chance for viewers to hop in and talk to you guys. Would that be a thing?
We'll continue visiting this in the future.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do it every now and then. It's not like a permanent thing on there because you see how
it's
crazy.
It's a special occasion.
Yeah,
kind of
it's
thing,
special
man.
because
You don't
we're
want to
missing
dilute.
Angel and we want to fill in the void that he's leaving behind.
But if we decide to
Look
do it
at how empty we are without him.
But if we decide to do it again with Angel here, then that'll be later down the road. Like, we don't want to like dilute this type of thing, you know?
Yeah, fair point.
we-
Fair
we-
point. I'm just
when,
saying, like,
when we do open mic nights with viewers and with folks and with friends, we want to make it special, and we want to make sure that it,
that's
it's-
totally fine.
all
It's
right.
just like it's a nice way, to communicate with your fans. and whatnot.
Absolutely. I
Anyways.
appreciate that a lot. Thank you again so much, Billy, for jumping in and for joining us tonight.
I'm more than happy to be with you guys. I'm gonna drop off now to give chance for the others to also join us.
All right, I
Yeah, man.
appreciate it, man. Thank you very much, and
Thank
we'll
you.
see you in the
You're
chat.
more than welcome.
Yep. All right, so we do have to discuss a follow up from last week's story. Now, last week we did cover some unsavory news in regards to OnlyFans. Now, last week, if anyone recalls, we did talk about how OnlyFans was putting their foot down and putting a stop in banning all like sexual content.
Sexually explicit adult content.
On OnlyFans.
And lo and behold, how many days after that? Was it what? 3 or 4 days?
3 or 4 days, yes.
Like within 4 days of their initial announcement of deciding that starting October 1st, or it was October, right?
October 1st.
October 1st, that OnlyFans was going to be removing any adult explicit content, that they have decided to flip-flop. They've decided to reverse course. It's like, oh no, we're taking our plans and we're postponing them. We believe in our creators. Thank you for making your voices heard. They say this shit 4 days later.
They released a statement, and here's where people got confused, because the statement itself, I'm not going to read it in verbatim. I actually have it memorized. In short, they're suspending the ban for now.
It was
They
such
haven't,
bullshit.
and people made the misconception that the ban was dropped. No, there's a difference between a provision being dropped and suspended.
No, and folks are actually folks were actually believing oh hey, they're actually dropping. No, they're suspending it. That means they're putting it on hold. That means that they're still trying to wring their fucking hands and clutch their pearls in their abject terror of the idea of boobies on the internet.
This also means that this also means that at any given time they can take that ban out of suspension and throw it right back at them.
Exactly. So the advice that we gave to our friends who are either watching or who are adult content creators who use OnlyFans, many of them went ahead and migrated and jumped out like crazy to other services like Fansly, for example. I would say go right ahead.
Yes,
Keep those accounts, because you never know if these guys on OnlyFans are going to jump on their decision and flip-flop again.
Oh yeah, no, these guys have already shown their asses. They have lost the trust from all not all OnlyFans content creators, because there's still some that's going to stick around, but they've lost trust from a good number of content creators.
Mainly the ones who are adult content creators.
Yeah,
So-
but like I said, there's still some that are going to stay no matter what.
Yeah, and then when they do, they'll realize the ecosystem in this social media platform is not what we need it to be.
Yeah, no, from a financial standpoint, they've already killed themselves as far as generating any sort of money, any sort of income from the content creators, because hey, man, they're a business. They're also a business, and they need to profit.
Yeah, true, very true here. I want to go ahead and get into the chat real quick. Billy is back on the chat. I'm glad I didn't stutter a lot while chatting with you guys. It's been a thing for a while. Apologies if I took more of your stream time or anything, but I enjoyed talking overall. It was great.
No, dude, you
By
are
all
fine.
means,
You want me
you're
to tell you
fine.
something? I'll tell you something, a little personal tidbit about me, and Juan can vouch for me. I really suck when it comes to socializing in person. I'm bad at it.
I can attest to that. Jose's got terrible public speaking issues. He's got terrible issues with self-esteem.
A little bit of self-esteem, but I'm trying to get better at talking to people. I am trying to talk a little bit better. So, it's cool. Hey, listen, everybody has their own hurdles to get over when it comes to interacting, on any platform, whether it's in person or online or whatever, as long as we just work towards it, the more we talk to people, the more we do it, the better we get. You're not going to get better if you don't talk to anybody.
That's true. That's very true here.
Anyways,
it's really like, okay, we're gonna go ahead and go back on the topic of the OnlyFans flip flop because
they're never gonna get better.
No, like we mentioned earlier, they basically ended up showing their ass in this situation. They ended up making themselves look incompetent, indecisive, unprofessional, untrustworthy, and they're going to have to work long and hard to regain the trust of their user base and the trust of their clients and the folks who decided to use OnlyFans as a social network and as a revenue platform.
Their decision to suspend the ban is a piss poor attempt at damage control. Oh man. It's not good. It's already like the ship has already sailed as far as content creators who've already jumped it are concerned. So I don't know. Maybe later down the road, the folks running OnlyFans will smarten up and actually, let the content creators, create their own content because they're generating money. I mean, come on.
Yeah, no, they're like, here's the thing: they're trying to have it both ways. They want to be able to make $1 billion and be able to attract advertisers and appease their money handling systems all at the same time.
Yeah, no.
So it's you can't have it both ways.
And based on our personal experience, because we are actually friends, real life friends with content creators on OnlyFans, we've already spoken to a lot of them. They've made it very clear they're not going back to OnlyFans at all.
Particularly, and I'm not being paid to say any of this stuff. I'm just a fan. No, that's John Oliver for you. The majority of the friends that I've worked that I know who do this sort of content creation, they went over to Fansly, which means that they're that the Fansly account, the Fansly website has received a metric butt ton of new subscribers and new content creators that they're trying to work on approval day and night. The one thing that they really do much better than OnlyFans did is that they communicated. They gave every step of the way updates, like technical updates to their website, and they kept everyone apprised of the situation on Twitter.
Well, that's nice.
May I show you?
Yeah, go right ahead, man.
Hang on, fancy.
That's actually really awesome. Like, hey. Like, I like that. That's more than we could say for OnlyFans. Shit. Oh my goodness. It's nice to know, and it's just a reminder that OnlyFans is not the only game in town.
No, if there's what do you call it? Oh shit. Okay, yeah. No, if there's if there's one thing that Angel would be hollering right now is how much the glory of capitalism provides a solution for this stuff. If they're not going to come up with something beforehand, they're going to they're going to find an alternative to it.
Yeah,
let me show
exactly.
you over here. These updates on their Twitter feed. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, like, basically, simple point from the perspective of the content creator. If you're not getting what you want from one place, then you don't have to put up with that shit. You can leave, go someplace else, and get what you want. Anyways, go on.
All right, thank you for that. Okay, so giving you here, like, yesterday, updates. Number one, apps still pouring in, but under control as in applications for content creators. Number two, Fansly, SW as in sex worker, advisory council coming soon so we can better serve our community. Number three, developers polishing important internal processes. Amazing features coming after that. And number four, keep the critiques/feedback coming. We're listening.
That's awesome. That's
and here
great.
They're talking about an interview from one of their more popular content creators, Harriet Sugar Cookie. I don't know who she is, but she seems cute. Let's see here. Hope this is earlier today. Hope you're keeping your thirst satiated on this fine Saturday. I'm here to give you a quick update. You can now edit your scheduled posts and scheduled mass DMs. Keep the suggestions coming, but we have a ton of them already noted and in the works. So that's more updating and crazy shit that they've done within the last 24 hours than OnlyFans did in their entire attempt at doing damage control.
Well, personally, And personally, I'm glad that the content creators were like the ones who left OnlyFans were able to find work elsewhere. Like it's just like the last thing that they need is a glass ceiling that's being lowered down on them as far as what they need to put out. You know,
You can't break through this glass ceiling. You can only put up this much, this kind of content, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, like so we're kind of ahead. We're like a half hour ahead of schedule. This is what happens when we don't have Angel on. We wind up talking too fast.
Yeah, I know. We're actually, we're on a schedule and we're coherent.
Yeah, no, go figure.
I know.
Let me see here.
You sure it's not a blessing? I'm kidding. Of course, I want Angel
Okay,
here.
I wanted to address something. It was sort of like a half-assed idea, but I wanted to go ahead and talk about something that's been happening. Jose, what do you know about the Milk Crate Challenge?
Absolutely nothing until you just mentioned it 3 seconds ago.
Okay, give me 2 seconds over here because I'm gonna do something with this freaking camera. It's the webcam over here for the Zoom because it's bugging the hell out of me. Give me 2 seconds here, please.
While Juan goes ahead and does that, folks watching, what do you think of the latest news from OnlyFans? Do you think that the folks running the OnlyFans site will keep true to their word? Do you think they'll work on trying to rebuild the trust, not just from the public, not just from the subscribers, but also from the creators that have already abandoned them because fuck them? Let us know in the comments right now as Juan does some live cable voodoo. I like that. Oh my goodness.
See what this does.
All right.
I can see why it's all jittery. It feels warm because we had it continuously on.
Oh.
Apparently these little Logitech webcams don't like to be freaking temperature controlled. Apparently.
Oh man, I hope it's careful, please. I hope
Never a dull moment with the Ravens flock.
I was gonna say I hope the webcam doesn't short out because of the heat.
No, it's not gonna short out. Worst case scenario is just gonna start glitching and gluttering like mine.
Ugh.
Hey, we got these as a gift, so we don't care.
Yeah.
Here, you can use this webcam for your thingy show on the Tubi-Use. Like, do you not know how this works?
Shh, let's not divulge too many secrets.
Too many military secrets, no.
No.
Okay.
We're exposing the business. Anyways,
If
all right.
there's one thing that you can count on when it comes to the Ravens flock is our innate and uncanny ability to expose ourselves and
All
the
right.
business, but mostly ourselves.
Speaking of exposing, all right, so tell me about this milk crate challenge.
You want to know the
Because
milk
this
crate
is
challenge?
New
You
to
want to
me.
know? This is so stupid.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Juan's going to educate me on the milk crate challenge. I wanna
Okay.
know what this is about.
Motherfuckers over here thinking that they are, like, what do you call it? That they're basically like American Ninja Warrior types. So what they're doing here is that they set up milk crates in like a staggered pyramid for you to come up with. So you have like one crate and then two and then three all lined up in a row.
All right, and what's the all right?
What do you think is the what do you think it's the fucking what do you think is the
I don't know. You keep fast forwarding. I'm trying to.
Here we go.
Here we go. Now
people thinking that they're American Ninja Warrior, and they decide that they're going to try and climb up on the stairs of the milk crates and then come right back down at the end. Pop.
Fuck that shit.
Fuck that.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. So clearly it's a Jackass style stunt. It's I'm a hardcore American Ninja Warrior type guy. I can handle this stuff. I'm such a badass. Like, the idea is to get up to the top. Like, they have it up to 5 or 6 fucking crates worth and then come right back down at the end. So, and as they come down, well, nope. Just fucking nope. I'm over here showing Jose on my mobile phone.
Yeah, he showed me the video, but no, I think I would rather I would sooner do the ice bucket challenge and dump ice water on my back than do that shit.
Jesus H. Christ. How?
What, the ice bucket or
No,
that?
no, not the ice bucket, because at least the ice bucket challenge, that started from an actual need to do good, because it was done as a way to help people with ALS, to like raise money and awareness for them by like, okay,
This looks like it was just done for people to do stupid shit.
Yes, like look at this. This one guy over here subtitled it "The Newark, New Jersey Hood Olympics."
Oh,
This guy is
my
right up
God.
at the top, and he's about to try and come back down, and it's so fucking stupid. 3, 2, 1. He's about to make his first step. Okay, he's up on the top, on the tippy
he's
top
on
of
the
the
tippy top.
apex here.
Fine. I'm gonna clock it. 1, 2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5. I want to see how long it takes for his to
7,
fall on his big ass.
8, 9. Okay, why are they zooming in on his knees? What the hell's wrong with these people?
I don't know.
Okay.
What is he gonna Charlie horse
Oh,
himself?
oh! Oh! Oh my God! Oh!
Fuck that
Oh!
crap.
Hell
No,
no.
thank you.
Hell no to the no,
Hell
no, no.
You will never ever catch any of us
Okay.
doing that.
Okay, I got to tell you right now, as you can probably guess from the vertical video format and the obvious watermarks on the end of the clips here, this trend started on the talk switch tick.
Of course it
Of
did.
course, TikTok. So people had been trying to imitate this shit like crazy. So much so to the point where, I kid you not, we're going back to like sheriff's office and school boards getting on and sharing these on Facebook and on social media and all this other
Oh
stuff.
my
saying, like,
God.
people, please do not do the milk crate challenge. Folks who injure themselves really seriously are heading over to the ER. And you know what's full of ER? What the ER is full of right now? COVID.
Yeah.
It's full of COVID. Please don't do it. We need the beds.
On a normal day where we're not being hunkered down by a pandemic, I would say, fine, whatever, go ahead, hurt yourselves. I don't care. But no.
But
This-
the sad thing about it is that folks are bored. They're going to come up with ways to entertain themselves and to try to get themselves.
Dump ice water on your back. Even with that, even like bringing awareness to a condition or not, just do that. Or play super soakers or something, or throw a football at someone's groin.
Ooh, football in the groin. I like
Football
that.
in the groin. Thank you. Do that. That shit. No. Oh my
That,
God.
you're
like,
waiting for pain. You are asking for doom and terror in your body.
guys, don't become jackasses. We already have another movie coming out soon.
And even then, those guys know better than to tempt fate.
Oh yeah,
anymore.
of course. They're professionals.
Yeah, let's say that.
But no, okay. Now I've seen
See,
it.
this
Now
looks better.
This
Jeez,
does look better. Now I've seen it. Now I know what it's about. And God damn it, I wish I hadn't seen it. God.
The entire ordeal of the milk crate challenge got so bad that TikTok decided to take down the hashtag for it and take down tags on this stuff because, like, on the one hand, yeah, it's a dangerous fucking stunt. You shouldn't be doing it, especially now, especially if you're untrained. I don't care how much of a fad it is or how much like internet clout you think you're gonna get out of it. The fact of the matter is, it's stupid. Like,
Absolutely stupid.
they have folks who are like professional athletes and like stunt performers who, if they've got TikTok videos, they actually have a little disclaimer and a little warning underneath saying, please do not perform the stunts that are depicted here. These are done by professionals. Please do not do that. But
I
the
swear,
folks
I will
putting
lose
up-
respect if I catch an Olympic athlete doing this shit.
No, Jose, like, that's not the point I'm making. It's like, you've got, okay, Tony Hawk is on TikTok. Say that 10 times fast. Go ahead. Tony Hawk is on TikTok. 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 Tony Hawk is on TikTok.
Give me a couple minutes on sound editor, and I will alter the sound to my voice.
No. You're not using AI learning. You don't even know how to learn with like natural intelligence. What do you think we're going to do with artificial intelligence? No. The point is,
But go
when
on.
Tony Hawk puts out a TikTok video and he's putting out a video that's of him doing a big stunt in a half pipe or some other kind of stunt, right at the bottom of the video, TikTok automatically generates this do not attempt this stunt. It is performed by professionals for safe for details of our health and safety guidelines. Click here. Whatever. Right. If it's just a regular Joe Schmo jumping up on fucking milk crates to try to staircase back fucking down, they're not going to be able to put those tags on it. People are going to continue doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous.
It is fucking ridiculous. And God almighty, I hate to be the angel on this conversation here, but no, I will have no pity or sympathy for anyone who does these milk carton, whatever the fuck, this stupid.
Oh no, we're showing our old age. We're showing our cranky, crotchety old men, Joe.
Oh,
where's
no.
your hat?
Oh,
no,
geez.
where's your hat?
Oh yeah, shame on us for having common sense.
Hold on. I'm gonna change it to something.
Hang on, Juan's gonna change it something to here. But no, up until now, holy crap, I have never seen something this absolutely stupid and unintelligent. I cannot, like, I understand that people are bored, but there are a million things that you can do during the pandemic. There are a million things that you can do.
Yeah. Excuse me. Hey, hold on, I don't have a fucking. Excuse me, there, Jose. Are you talking about them damn whippersnappers over here?
Oh, these young whippersnappers.
These kids in the milk crates and the talkie ticks and the twitty tubes and the used fuck.
In my day, we used to watch a man named Johnny Knoxville to do these things.
And we were proud of it because he was an American hero.
Yes, he was a true jackass.
He was a true jackass all the way to the end. Where's my jitterbug flip phone?
Oh, God.
Dumb. But no, like, we're showing our age, like, oh, why are you, like, fucking, why are you knocking these kids doing milk crate challenges? Didn't you guys have, like, fucking mosh pits and backyard wrestling and playing with fireworks and shit? Yeah. And how many of us still have all of our digits? How many of us have broken our necks?
I wrestled a dinosaur, and I'm still put together.
You didn't wrestle the dinosaur. That was Tyler.
Oh, yeah. I helped Tyler fight against a dinosaur.
You got pinned down in a crossface by the referee.
But I didn't end up in a hospital.
No, you didn't. But you still got your ass beat by the referee.
Well, whatever.
Who's literally like 2/3 your size.
Okay, well, between that and the milk crate challenges, who's the bigger idiot? Don't answer that question.
Well, us really, because you can blame our generation. I wouldn't even call us millennials, but you can blame our generation on this shit for popularizing these stunts and having the jackass culture and generations of Viva La Bam and all that good jazz. You can do that all the live long day, but that doesn't mean that y'all motherfuckers are off the hook. Nobody told you to go ahead and try to kill yourself with a freaking milk crate. Nobody said that.
Nobody.
No one.
No amount of padding. No amount of padding is going to keep you safe.
No, and since you kept bringing up the ice bucket challenge, there's no altruistic element to it. There's no charity element. Like, oh, I'm climbing this to help, I don't know, fucking know, people with busted knees from congenital birth defect, whatever. Like, there's no charity or there's no cause that came up with this, that came in line with this shit to tie it to. At least with the ice bucket challenge, it's to bring awareness of folks with ALS syndrome and to actually like raise money for it. Yes. Patrick Stewart, bless his soul, Captain Jean-Luc Picard, he did it in the most tasteful way possible because his whole thing was like, I thought this was a fundraising movement in order to help people. Well, if no one's, I just see people throw the ice on their heads and they challenge someone else to do it next. So I'm going to I'm like, he went into a hotel room, very nice and classy. He had an ice bucket, but first he pulled out his checkbook. He pulled out his checkbook right in front of everyone, wrote a check, cut it out, and wrote it to like to an ALS research foundation. He showed that he wrote it, set it down away from the splash zone. Bucket.
That's very nice.
Very, very polite.
I like
very
that.
on
Very
point.
polite. That's very nice of it. And you know what? I expect nothing less from Sir Patrick Stewart.
Yep.
However, I expect a lot less from the idiots that are doing the milk crate challenges. It's not. It's absolutely dumb. Like,
it's kind of stupid.
I know we're trying to report what news have been circulating all over the internet, and we try to do our best to try not to have a bias, to try not to be one-sided. But yeah, no, I see it. I saw the video. I know what you're talking about. But folks, please don't do it. Don't do it. It's just so bad.
Take it from
so
us.
bad.
We used
so
to
bad.
It's too bad. It's too bad. It's too late. So long. So long. It's too bad that we had no time to rewind. Let's walk. Let's talk. You started it. I'm ending it.
Get with the times, one. That was 20 years ago.
Was it?
Yes, Nickelback was popular. Was started started in 2001.
Was that song 20 years ago?
Yes. Do you know how I know? Because I used to listen to that shit when it came out in 2001.
Okay, he poured himself a drink. I forgot that he poured himself a drink.
Oh,
my bad.
You know what?
That makes it even cooler.
Yeah, I was gonna say. You know what? I would also have a drink too if I knew I was gonna be dumping really cold water behind me, back of my neck. But no, folks, please don't do it. If you're watching right now, like, what are your thoughts about this stupid milk crate challenge? Like, obviously, like, we're 100% against it for all the right reasons.
Obviously, like, you got to remember, folks, we're coming at this from having been backyard wrestlers and having done athletics and skateboarding and crazy shit.
Yep.
We come from that. We know what we're talking about. We fucked up royal. We screwed up our bodies hella bad. That's why my knees sound like Rice Krispies cereal. That's why
my knees. That's why my knees fucking suck.
Oh, can we show them?
What?
Can we show what you could do with your knee?
All right.
Maybe?
God. All right. Fine. We can show them. Go ahead and work your magic. Reposition the camera over by my leg so that I could show the people what I'm talking about.
Okay. Yes. All right. Definitely.
So for the longest time since birth or whatever, like, I discovered this when I was a kid. I can literally pop out my right knee.
It only got worse after he tried to do wrestling.
Yes, Wancho, please hold my mic.
Folks, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody.
If you don't want to watch this shit, turn away right now.
We will not take it personally, please. This is kind of on the gross side of Sears.
So here's my knee, all nice and
Hang on, let me.
Yep, go
bring
ahead.
it down a little
Lower
more,
it a little
and
more. There we go.
Maybe zoom in.
Zoom in. Yeah, go right ahead. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I forget this is the wide angle lens because
So
that's
so here's my
close as we
knee.
get.
It's perfectly normal, an average knee, just like anybody else.
For the record, folks, this is gonna be squeamish. This is not gonna look nice.
So here we
Joseph?
go. And 3, 2, 1.
Wait, but that's not all. Joseph, bring her back. Oh, gross. Oh, man. Oh, no. What the hell? You keep doing it? Why are you flexing it like that?
I've been doing it since I was a kid. This has nothing to do with any prior injuries I've had. This is something that's always been with me. I don't know if it's hereditary. I don't know if Dad does it. But the point is, you know, this has been stuck with me. It hasn't hindered any of the stuff that I've done. Like, even with all the shit that I've sustained over the years with doing a whole bunch of stupid stuff, as Juan mentioned earlier.
Yep.
This has
Tomasa.
been with me. Yeah, this has been with me my entire life.
So you can imagine the horrible, painful bullshit he may be dealing with if it weren't for the fact that he's got a dislocable kneecap at will.
Can I say something really that's a blessing, though?
What?
It doesn't hurt.
Oh no!
It really doesn't
It
hurt
doesn't
when I
hurt
pop my
one
knee out.
fucking bit. That's the worst part. Oh my god.
Yep. I used to do it a lot to freak out my friends back in the day, but like these days, I just keep it hush hush because nobody needs to know.
You son of a bitch.
But now you all know.
Yep. Now
And
you're
I
getting to
hope
know-
that you sleep with it tonight.
You're getting to know the Ravens flock a little better now. You're getting to know us, and you're getting to, yeah, see some of the terrible, horrifying secrets that we've got here.
Yes, indeed. Don't worry. I'm sure that there's a story amongst us cast. Maybe Angel has a joint that he knows how to pop in and out. Maybe there's a story among you, Juancho.
No, I don't. No, we know what my stories are. I've been run over by a car. I've had both shoulders messed up. I have had terrible back problems, and none of that actually dealt with being in wrestling. No, that injury.
I can also pop my thumb out, by the way.
Now you have to show them. God damn
No.
it!
This time we don't have to adjust the camera. Here we go. 1,
3, 2, 1. Yeah. What the hell? Why do you need both hands to do that? You can pop it out with one hand, can't you?
Oh, I can. Well.
Ah, that makes it worse. Why was I thinking? Fuck. Nasty.
Sleep with that tonight, children.
Ew.
Yeah. You tonight as my gift to all of you, you get a nice thumbs up in your dreams.
Sweet Jesus.
Oh my god. I'm glad
You're
all
getting to know us a little more. You're getting to meet the Ravens flock in a much more intimate fashion. No.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And you know what? I guess we can go ahead and wrap it up now.
You sure?
I mean, there's
Well,
really not
we
much else
wanna-
to talk about the milk crate challenge.
Well, I want to ask if there's if anyone else is live here tonight. I've been sending the Zoom link to folks left and right, not just on our chat, but in our social media.
Oh, it looks like we got a new
Oh,
comment.
good. Mr. Geek Me Out saying, you are freak. Yes, we
Ah,
are.
yes,
Let
I
freak
am.
Say chic.
I
okay?
am the freak,
So
and I'm
freak out.
glad you enjoyed that little sideshow.
Like you know what? The way we see it, Halloween season is basically here. And if you don't believe us, check your local Walmart because they're already stocking Halloween candies and decorations. We're getting in on the ground floor in terms of the eldritch terror on the internet.
I'm actually tempted to post this on Facebook and share with the rest of the friends of what I could do.
Do it.
Yes. But anyways, I guess we could just go ahead and wrap it up. But I will say this: next week we will return to our regular programming. Next week we will wrap up Doom 2016 on Los Amigos Play, which is Saturdays at 5 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel on YouTube.com/TheRavensFlock and Twitch.tv/TheRavensFlock online. And of course, Wrestle Rewind is every Thursday night at 10 p.m. where I talk about all the matches and highlights.
10 p.m. Eastern.
10 p.m. Eastern, where I talk about all the matches and highlights from WWE NXT, AEW Dynamite, and Impact Wrestling. And yes, next Thursday, we are going to talk about the recent news and what's been revealed for the NXT revamp.
Oh, it looks like somebody took a box with Adobe Photoshop in it and sneezed all over the logo.
We will talk about that next Thursday. I want to give it a week to see if we have any further developments on that. But yeah, no, trust me. And of course, our show isn't going anywhere. It's every Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, the flagship show that's been around for a near decade, and it's going to have us.
Not just us, but it's going to have you.
Oh.
We're gonna continue seeing what we could do with having viewers on and having our friends on. We want to interact with you. We want to thank yours truly, Billy, for jumping in with us tonight. He helped fill in with us in terms of discussing video games. And I'm actually interested in checking out this Aliens Firestorm Elite game now, thanks to him. So I hope you're proud of yourself, buddy.
Well, that's good.
And-
Hey, you've given my friend here some homework.
Yep, and we definitely want to continue interacting with the rest of our viewers, the rest of our YouTube siblings, everyone else on social media, the rest of our con family, because we miss you guys, and we want to continue bringing this message forward, and we want to thank you for that. Since 2013, we've been here making your voice our mission, so we want to thank you once again for joining us tonight.
Yes, indeed. Wancho, that being said, go right ahead and plug us away.
Thank you very much for watching this week's live stream edition of The Ravens Flock, hosted by Jose Casabona, Angel Mendez, and yours truly, Mr. Juan Arouse. We are live every Saturday evening at 7:30 Eastern Time, simulcasting on both Twitch and YouTube. If you're a first-time viewer, we urge you to please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Hit the subscribe button located right under your screen. And we ask you to share these videos, share these live streams with all your friends. Let them know if they're into video games, cosplay, movies, TV shows, crafting, manga, anime, cartoons, any sort of geek culture news, and let them know of how the Ravens Flock has been, as I said earlier, has been working since 2013 to make your voice our mission. And we invite you, as always, to continue to follow us on Facebook.com/TheRavensFlock, Twitter.com/RavensFlock13, Instagram.com/TheRavensFlockOnline, Twitch.tv/TheRavensFlockOnline, and of course, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell on our flagship platform, YouTube.com/TheRavensFlock, home of the Black Files, Los Amigos Play, Wrestle Rewind, and The Ravens Flock.
All right, folks. Thank you very much for tuning in to another exciting edition of our flagship show. Nerds watching all over the internet. We are the Ravens flock, and we are out.